Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Play action. He'll set up to throw. Working three downfield. It is Williams. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Lions first down. First down, Lions.
60 Vikings, 62. Hawk 7. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's another shot from the 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown number 19 on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big play to kick off this drive. An even 40 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now, faking the give. That's the versatile Jordan James. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Deputy! Cougar 19!
We'll try and run here with James. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
On the ready. Go, Riggs. Go. Let's go. Viking 18, Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, wide open. It is Williams for the grab. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Sixty Bison, 60 Bison. Tag. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here we go. 70 line. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Second and 10.
Hey. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler.
He just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Let go.
On third down, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Second and 11.
Here we go. Set. Press all 80. Go.
Back to throw. He connects with St. Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Panther 60.
Laporta in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. As they are set to start the drive with first and 10.
go. Viking, 18. Ready, right?
They'll start on the ground with James. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Here's Blake Gillikin now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Okay, ready?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
3rd down, they need 5.
19 tight. Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
18 more yards.
That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
Go. Go.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll be taken down. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Detroit.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready? Here we go. Set. Ready.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's Gibbs. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of 1 yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. They cash it in on 3rd and goal.
60, 79 Broncos.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this half.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
2 incompletions to start the drive,
60.
and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Ready. 1918. Go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Go.
One's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
19 Lions.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
Come on.
They'll look to throw again. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Detroit.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Is caught left side by St. Brown. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That's good.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early,
it is brought in the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Lions stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stop at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Maverick, 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one is caught by the rookie from Oregon. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Trap 60. Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Ryland on now for the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. We'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Receiver there. 3rd down coming up.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given, but it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep the score right where it is.
What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Powering forward, he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Lutz for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Scott now on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Okay, ready? Get it! Cougar 19!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get that one to James. It's complete. And he's taken down up past the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Okay,
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions! Let's go!
The run up the middle with James. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Back to the air once more on second down. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
6, ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, you know, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on third down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on third down.
The Lions take over a first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To the air now. on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Cardinal, 18
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
Down. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
The run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll push forward for about a yard. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Hey, check that, street. Liking it, Cup 19, Panther 11.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick.
Put money down. Get your money up. I put money down. I know guys.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Go.
From his own end zone, he'll throw right side is intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready, set. Ricky. Come on, come. Let go.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Well, if that was a pickup on 1st or 2nd down, you'd be thrilled. But here on 3rd and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the 1st down, and it's going to bring up 4th.
And that's a curious one. Just going to take a knee here. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready? Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll swing this out to James. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Two. 70 race. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Warrior 70. Ready.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
Two. Like trap 60, trap 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cut 19, cut 19.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. George Kittle, touchdown, 49ers. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time find themselves back in this.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll give it to Gorindo. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Come on. Hit. Ready.
One more time, it's Gorindo. Upward looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On the jump.
3rd and 5.
Ready. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Detroit.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Let's go now.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
Bronco 80.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win